Good evening. I am back yet again with some more Bastion. This is part 4. I am thoroughly enjoying this game. I thought it was possible. I loved the art style and everything beforehand, so I don't see why that would make any difference. Well, I don't see how it would be any different. I knew it was kind of a hack and slash, but you know what? I think it's cool. Okay, what do I gotta do? Yeah, I probably got. So, do we want a memorial or a shrine? Memorial, by paying tribute to the past one, maybe better prepare for the future. So, plans for a structure that chronicles past and future effort. Or the shrine. Gods will help or hinder. Okay. We're gonna do memorial for right now, because I know what the shrine does, and right now I only have the bull god, and he hinders me, and I don't need that right now, so. Let's see. Symbolic gesture at best, nonetheless. The memorial pays homage to the way things used to be. Earn glory on the proving grounds. First, well, close to the mementos one. I guess I'm close to secret skill techniques. Alright. Well, that's all gonna be stuff if, that's all gonna be by accident. Well, I didn't do the proving grounds with the musket, so let's see how poorly I fare at this one. Because we all know destroy all targets in a few shots. I don't know if those count. I mean, hey, I got second prize, but now that I know it counts if they get knocked off, this one might become a little easier. And I just realized you guys can't hear anything on the desktop. Hold on, let me fix that. Sometimes when I plug my headset in, it doesn't switch over in OBS in my recording program. Now you should be able to hear something. So I do apologize.
Plenty of gourds to go around, even now. Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
We're gonna try that again.
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals make it worth clearing out.
Yeah, we're gonna restart that. It didn't work out so well. Ooh. You guys aren't even getting good connection.
Best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
Good to know. That's my first place. Woo woo. Okay, that was lame. I'm sorry.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day.
Alright. I know I picked up some stuff. I'm not quite sure exactly what I picked up, though. Nothing new there. This is what happens when you don't get that close. I know I didn't.
Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade.
What's this do? That's for the Fang Reaper. Ooh, upgrade for the machete. So, +1 blades per throw, a special mechanism that launches hidden blades from the grip, or 100 plus 100% critical hit damage. I do use it to throw a lot.
War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them.
What's this? Ooh, I could upgrade that. Plus 50% range, but the spread gets smaller. Or bigger spread, less range. I don't like that you can't move. I don't like those options. I like its distance. I like its spread.
You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel.
So I either get 15% more damage or they cause greater knockback. Yeah, we'll go.
The marshals learned to pack those shells full of fire.
That was a tough one. Alright. Go in. Proving ground for the hammer. Let's do it.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up would do their time here, smashing things to bits. The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk. Had to work real fast for the finest prize.
Alright. 40 seconds or less. Might be something I can handle. Alright.
Kid pays another visit to the scrapyard for old time's sake. Worked too slow, and all you got was a sore back. Some folks invested their earnings to forge even better hammers.
So, in that case...
Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
Certainly do. So, uppercut or focus attack. To focus, defend for a few moments using the bullhead shield, then attack. Huh.
Ain't never letting go of his old friend with a sturdy grip like that.
May as well upgrade my repeater while I'm in here then. More damage or better firing rate, wider attack spread. Damn it.
That ought to make those fangs sink in nice and deep.
Alright, what else have we got? Shield training. Proving ground. You know what I mean?
The accused always got a fair shake in Zealandia. Some used to take the bullhead trial. Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man. trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, you gotta always watch your back. Third, ain't no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
What? No, I don't want to turn on sticky keys.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
Oh, at least I got that type of stuff. But for right now, I think I'm gonna keep moving.
Well, a kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial.
Alright. Langston River. Core detected. It was last seen halfway down the riverbank in the shadow of Prosper Bluff.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
That was, interesting.
Riverbank swarming with windbags. They're so bent on finding the core they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat. She sent some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nellie knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast.
Doubtful.
Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nellie's just another windbag to those guns. Just then, the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off. They try to slow her down. They try to knock her out. Well, Weepin' Nellie tries harder. Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
Yep, favors for favors.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, 'cause the core's right there.
Person. Not sure I want to switch it. Scrap salvo. Relentless series of blasts that overcompensates for the musket's slow rate of power. Fire. Wow, I'm getting tired. Only once did the marshals resort to this technique in the days following the war. Sure, let's...
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They have their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nellie raring to go. Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all that pickers.
Stuff.
Drafty things think they're king of the roost now. The rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these. Security skiffs keep on coming starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbags getting even better in here. They aim to smash Weepin' Nellie's splinters. Kid boards one of them skiffs like some kind of Ceylondian privateer. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nellie.
Just spawn me right there.
She's just gotta make one last stop. last breath, Nellie gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. They want that core real bad. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoes him off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times kid nearly fell off the bars back there? 3 times. Now, listen close.
Sorry.
You should remember this next part.
I didn't know that was gonna transport me somewhere, and I clicked on it. I didn't
Why
even
go
hit
to
the
Prosper
button.
Bluff?
Oh well.
Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't.
Whoa. Alright.
And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? The other kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
First things first. What? Oh, I hit the wrong button.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Hidebound journal. A worn book, handwritten in traditional Ura script. Amid the scrawled notes, the book contains various indecipherable scientific diagrams, drawings, and mathematical formulae.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
Come build that wall until it's done. Come build that wall.
They'll be here before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow Ura again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.
Am I almost done?
A scientific journal written in Zolf's native tongue. He learned so much from it. Too much. If only I'd known half the secrets of the Calamity were tucked away in that book, I'd have worked to translate it right away. Most of the Ura never got a taste of Caelondia's fine goods, unless they were born and raised in the city like Zia here. Sure, the world's all gone to pieces farther than the eye can see, but leave it to this gal to point out the amazing view. Girl tried to run away from home one time, but the marshals stopped that, didn't they? So many secrets in there, and she can't even read it. Her father's own journal. Kid's surprised when I tell him there's only one core left. I shouldn't have believed it either. Behold, the Pantheon.
Man, there's none that are gonna help me out. Because Akobi, the goddess of oath and abandon, foes shall have vengeance in the throes of defeat.
Akobi.
No, can't do it. I'm having a hard enough time as it is right now. Defeat a foe by counter-blocking its melee attack while at less than 20%
The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind.
Did I level up? I don't think I did. I can't be almost done with the game because I'm not even close to level 10 yet. Alright. Let's,
We tracked the final core beyond the city to the wilds.
let's go to the wilds!
The wild unknown. Place can eat a man alive. Place is so raw, even the Calamity couldn't cook it. Not all of it. You know what's better than having a slinger pistol in a fight? Having two. Kid's faster than a slinger with those guns. Savage things lurking at every turn. Pin cushions ain't the worst of it either. Checkers got the core, like they're building a bastion of their own. The welcoming committee scrambles to attention. Didn't expect the kid so soon. They shouldn't have let their guard down. The core's right there, itching to come home. Getting that core was one thing. Getting out's gonna be another. He digs his way out of the clearing, but the wilds won't let him go without a fight. Wallflowers survived the calamity. It toughened them up. Don't ever turn your back on a pincushion.
Prayed for the booming pistols.
Best take it real slow when pincushions are afoot. Slinger Jawson's old outpost is all that's left of him. By now, kid's got more needles in him than a stab weed. A handful of windbag shipments made it out this far. The kid's seen the last of them. Kid's roused up half the wilds by now. Jawson's boys left all kinds of stuff out here. Then kid gets the feeling he's being watched. Not by me, by a lunkhead. And lunkheads ain't fond of two-legged animals. Hit him anywhere but the hindquarters and he only make him mad. Sees a smooth black stone puffed up by the calamity. Be seeing plenty more. The wilds drag him down. Hardly any signs of the old Jawson camp. He's been gone a while, so we're worried kid'll end up like old Jawson. He's anxious to get back. The wilds already reclaimed this place. After all, he's got the final core. His journey's over, right? Well, no, it ain't. Not by a long shot. Kid knows something's up when we ain't there to give a warm welcome. See, Zolf and I were just wrapping up a heated discussion. Zolf can barely muster the words. The calamity failed, he says, but I will not. And with that, Zolf leaves us here, alone.
Uh-oh. Fractured monument. Evidence of Zolf's rage against the Bastion. Something brought out a flash of violence in the man. He attacked Rux and severely damaged the monument and fled in anger.
Zolf cursed the city, cursed the Bastion, cursed me, said he was going home. When Zolf got through reading that journal, he just snapped, started smashing up the monument till I tried to stop him. Zolf banged up the monument pretty bad. But there's a way to put her back together. The shards.
Tell me more.
We're gonna need all of them to nurse the Bastion back to health.
Something level. Not a big fan of these quick shots. Wrong one. So I can either up the ammo capacity or bullet scatter eliminated. Accuracy.
Takes a lot of moving pieces to make a dependable sidearm.
Nothing else for right now.
The city brought the shards to the wilds. Now the kid's gonna bring them back.
Alright. I'm going to do this.
You have to think fast to survive the wilds, and none thought faster than the slingers. They could shoot their pistols with the speed of a machine. They knew just when to start shooting and when to stop. Those pistols could spit out rounds just as quick as you could pull the trigger. Learning to hold your fire could be its own challenge. Slingers were much quicker than the average pistolier.
$500 or more. Let's try this one more time.
The slingers could plug you full of holes faster than you could say draw.
Leave it to me to fall off, you know. I messed that up royally.
The slingers like to edge each other out using customized pistols. Eventually, it all comes down to reflexes.
Dang. Closer. We are gonna do this one more time, and I think I'm going.
Just because you're fast don't mean you gotta be reckless. Fast you are.
Alright,
You can
I know
always
I
get
did
faster.
Second, but I probably won't be able to get first. Yeah, 700. Not that good. Bastion, and then I will call it a night.
Well, even the slingers weren't quick enough to escape the calamity.
Alright, folks. So that'll about do it. I think I said this was part 4. I will be back at some point tomorrow with a part 5 and maybe a part 6. So on that note, I will see you later.